The athletes have passed 30 kilometers now. They've passed by Yunding South Road and are heading to the Conference and Exhibition Center. The athletes are likely to break a new record, and they've sped up after the turnback point. They're running hard to break the record of 2 hours and 7 minutes. M1 and M5 have held the record in 2 hours, 5 or 7 minutes in overseas marathons. That is an excellent achievement. They are skillful and showing their capabilities today. M4, the record holder, Tola, has missed out on this scene, but has he managed to catch up? The temperature now is 13.8 degrees, humidity at 40%, which is all good. Wind velocity is 2.5 meters. We were worried just now as the wind velocity could affect the athletes. The participants may face a challenge when they reach the Huli Hill Fort because the wind up there is strong and affects their breathing. But today, the negative factor never appeared. Huanda Road is spectacular. Along the way to the northeast, it's just scenic. Just now you can see the participants are hustling. This is somewhere around 10 kilometers and it looks grand. It's near to 13 kilometers in an hour. Most of them are joining the half marathon. They need about 3 hours from here to the end point. Everyone is enjoying the running and they're enjoying the fresh air. Marathons provide a platform to get rid of stressful lives and hectic lifestyles. It doesn't matter if you run in 3 hours, 5 hours or 6 hours. What's crucial is a breakthrough for yourself and making friends at the event. It's wonderful when people gather together, fighting hard for one goal. The lifestyle is stressful now, and people have become so distant. Running together can shorten that distance. There are only 3 people now, M1, M5 and M18. M1 and M5 have held the record in 2 hours and 5 minutes. The best record for M18 is 2 hours, 7 minutes and 16 seconds. As for now, the best record for the Xiamen International Marathon and Beijing Marathon were held by Ethiopians. The best record for the men's was 2 hours 7 minutes and 32 seconds in 2013. The best record for women's last year, 2 hours 21 minutes and 37 seconds. Most of the athletes who break the world record are mostly African. They can run within 2 hours and 3 to 5 minutes. Kenyans are the fastest runners in the record books. Kenyans have become the world's top runners since the record-breaking runs in the Beijing Marathon. Kenyans have also broken the world record consecutively for the last 3 years. For this reason, the organizers have invited African countries like Kenya, Ethiopia, and Zimbabwe to join the event. They're the countries that hold the highest records. These countries have adopted systematic training systems to train the athletes. In this marathon, the program breakdown and rules have changed because it is moving closer to the 6 major international marathons. One of the notable international marathons is the Berlin Marathon. It's the best marathon that holds the fastest record. 15 years ago, the Berlin Marathon broke 9 world records. Currently, it breaks a new record annually for the last 4 years. But what has contributed to this success? Timing is a main factor, weather is another. With good weather in September, the weather is good and fresh. Secondly, it's a positive competition to train the athletes through the race with the attendance of other top athletes. Besides that, the prize purse is tempting, and the brand itself. It could tempt you to join the event just because it is the Berlin Marathon. This is crucial. Not many athletes can achieve the record within 2 hours and 5 minutes. If you can invite them to your event has become more powerful. Other than this, the running road is very simple. For women's marathons, Kenyans also hold the best record and dominate the younger generation. For example, Dibaba was born in the 90s. She broke her records at early age. Besides, they can run for 10 years. Their record is within 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's 35 kilometers now. The top three are likely to break the record for the men's marathon this year. Back to the Berlin Marathon, simple running roads are also important and easy for the participants. It makes the marathon become a world brand. It holds the best records. Every year there are 20,000 people that join the marathon and are all going for the full marathon. The road condition in Berlin has met high standards. Good roads provide good runs. We can learn from them. This is the Xiamen International Conference and Exhibition Center. There are only two people now. They're running at Huizan Road. They are M1 and M5. They're heading to Wuyanwan Wetland Park. It's less than 5 kilometers now. These are athletes joining the full marathon. According to this pace, they can reach the endpoint in 4 hours. It's getting closer now between these two, one from Kenya, one from Ethiopia. If there are two people running, when getting nearer to the endpoint, it helps to achieve better results. It's better than running alone. The weather is getting hotter. The temperature is now 14.6 degrees. At the end point, which is located at Wutong Lighthouse Park, the temperature is exactly 14.6 degrees. Humidity is 39%. Wind velocity is 0.65 meters, which is almost no wind. The weather is very comfortable. In fact, it's the best weather in 13 years. While reviewing the weather, M5 has sped up already and left M1 behind. The endpoint is now less than 4 kilometers away. Actually, most of these people had joined the marathon on the 13th of December last year in the legendary competition. They've completed all kinds of runs, like family runs, couple runs, color runs, mini runs, and so on. Today's run is competing against the real powers, all fighting for a result. This year there are 30 teams from Taiwan, which has 120 people. It's also the highest attendance from Taiwan. Amongst these participants, some of them are bosses, doctors, teachers, public servants, professional athletes, university students, retirees, and so on. One of them is actually former premier from Yilan province. He's a deputy leader from the Taiwanese team. He's fond of jogging, and his best record is 3 hours, 50 minutes, and 8 seconds for a full marathon. It sounds lengthy, but he is a 60-year-old man. So this is an amazing achievement for him. Besides that, the team from New Taipei City is all girls. One of the amateur athletes has won #1 in a full marathon last year. M5 Tilahan Regassa has followed closely to M1 Moses Mossop, but Mossop is trying to get rid of him. They have reached their limit and refuse to let anyone move ahead, but Regassa is just closely following Mossop. It's a tactic, and they can't stop it once they start. They will lose their rhythm, and all will be lost. 2 kilometers left, now at 1 hour 58 minutes. The fastest speed is the distance in 20 to 25 kilometers. The Xiamen International Marathon has also changed prizes. If the men's marathon has reached within 2 hours and 9 minutes and the women's marathon achieves 2 hours and 27 minutes, the winner will get $40,000. If they don't achieve this result, they will only receive $20,000. If they break the record in China, they will get $80,000. Last year, when Dibaba broke the record for the women's marathon, she received $81,000. That she gained the highest income. The athletes with a strong performance will get the prize. Other than that, there are also 2 prizes for Xiamen residents. He is very fast. He's at 40.65 kilometers now. That's 1,600 meters to go. Less than 2 kilometers. According to his current speed, he should be able to reach the end point in 5 minutes. Now he's at 2 hours and 1 minute. He's likely to break the record and thinks this running road is so much easier. It's 1,200 meters to the end point. It's almost 2 hours and 2 minutes. It's tense now. He's 1,000 meters to the end. We're here to witness a new record. As I mentioned just now, the Berlin Marathon breaks records each year because of many positive attributes, such as running road and weather. If the Xiamen Marathon breaks records again, it means we've gained the attribution as good as Berlin. The level of participants are high as well. For example, Moses Mosop holds a record at 2 hours, 5 minutes and 3 seconds. Besides that, we have good weather, low humidity and low wind speed. Furthermore, the air is fresh. The running road is better and the difficulty has been reduced. With these factors, usually records get broken. Moses Mossop runs steadily, will remember his fitness and running style, and being an amazing athlete. He comes from Kenya and was born in July 1985. It's also his golden age as he's turning 30 soon. Physical strength, mentality, experience are all mature, and his height and registration number also help him to victory. Run harder, and let's see if he's able to break the record. He's almost able to break his own best record, but not the best record for the Xiamen Marathon or China. Now it's 2 hours and 5 minutes. This is the final stage, and he's nearer and nearer to the finish line. The music at the end point is getting louder now, and he's looking forward to breaking the record. He's the first person to show full energy in the final stage. He's running to the finish line. His time is 2 hours, 6 minutes and 16 seconds. He breaks the record. He breaks the record for the Xiamen Marathon as well as the best record in China. In the 30 years history of marathoning in China, Moses Mossop from Kenya has broken the record. His competitor Tilahan Regassa has arrived in 2 hours, 6 minutes and 54 seconds. They also shortened 1 minute and 20 seconds off the Xiamen Marathon record. Both of them have shortened 1 minute for the record in China. Previously, the best record was 2 hours, 7 minutes and 16 seconds. So, 1 minute has been cut off the record. So the Xiamen International Marathon has changed history. The top three have made it in 2 hours and 8 minutes. The running road makes them break the record, and this is a good environment. Number 3 is M18 Arba Milau, who comes from Ethiopia. 2 hours, 8 minutes and 6 seconds is also an excellent record.